I am. Billionaire Charlie, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. He. Let's talk about it, man. Cash tab billionaire Charlie, put your donation in the box. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I mean? Go pick up Free from the Tribe, you know what I'm saying? And my Amazon link right there below. I appreciate y'all tuning in to my boy, to your boy. Woo the woo, woo the you, the woo. You dig? But anyway, man, people are asking me the question, man. Since doing my little investigation and doing my little studies on the Nipsey Hussle situation, what are some of the weirdest things that I've seen or experienced from like just doing the investigation and what do I feel about the whole situation and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But for me, man, when I did the investigation, man, I didn't expect this for anything to happen. I was just doing my research, putting it out there, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, when did I really see the weird thing happen? I think when I did the video about Cowboy, you know what I'm saying, it went to 1 million views or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't see no backflash. I really didn't see nothing happening and nothing like that. It was just regular, you know what I'm saying? I think when I touched on like when I had got the articles about his ex baby mama and stuff like that, I think that's when I started to see a lot of weird people just start popping up out of nowhere, coming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, what the hell? That's when I started to really see like people just popping out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? When I did some research on it, and a couple of people was like breaking down why they believed that she was a suspect in the situation, and you know what I'm saying. Let's put her on an investigation. So I started doing research on her, and of course I found a couple of things from like back in the days that she wrote about something happening to Nip and her not being there, and Black Sam ain't always there and stuff like that. And I read up on it, and then I did something on the boyfriend. It was her and the boyfriend in the same video that I was chopping up, and I was putting all the research together and putting it out there, letting people just see it. So that's when I actually started to see like weird stuff, not really the cowboy stuff. It was really prior to the actual the '60s and all of that other stuff. It was that, bro. Like people that want to ask, where did I really see it? Is when I did that article. When I did that article and I did that research and videos that I watched that was talking about that, that's when I started to see the funny stuff happening. I started to see people that, you know what I'm saying, I'm walking with my kids and all of a sudden I just see like strange people following me and everybody asking, was it the boys or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was like somebody had some agents or whatever the case may be. I just know. Like one thing about me as a person, man, I'm a person that observes the room. Like I can walk in the room and start telling you, oh, that person tapped their knee 20 times. Oh, that person do that. I'm one of them type. I'm weird like that where I can pick up on stuff as soon as I walk in the room. Or you may think I'm not watching you, but I'm looking directly at you. So, instance, when I seen the dude come in the store, you know what I'm saying, that was watching us the whole time in the blue car, whatever, I knew for sure that what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what was going on. You see what I'm saying? Like I knew for sure what it was. Because I seen him the whole time. He didn't know that I was seeing him. But I knew, like instantly, when I seen this dude, I knew instantly. And then he tried to spark a little conversation or whatever the case may be to try to, you know what I'm saying? You know how people do, man. I pick up on it instantly, man. Like I know what's weird and what's not weird, and I know when he's like I say, I really started seeing it when I started saying when I put out those videos about the baby mama joint, because what I was saying from back in the days, and then what we all see surface, the Eric Holder picture surface of him being in the house, and that's really Eric Holder. You know what I'm saying? I heard the young boy confirm that it was really Eric Holder, man, in her house. That really was him. He got touch up on his tattoo. That's really him. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, right? So it's like that. When I did that one is when I started to see people just appear. Like, and when I said, we ain't talking the other stuff that I told you about. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when did I really start to see people appear, start following me, stuff like that, start popping up in the neighborhood. It's that right there. Now, I don't know who, if they're working with the police or these all street guys. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, for them to have information like that and be able to see me and know this, that's kind of strange to me. It all looked like police work to me. You know what I mean? It looked like police work or somebody that was affiliated with it that have those type of branches to be able to do that type of stuff. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, I was talking to the homie, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to the guy that was a former guy, and he was telling me, man, he said, your work is actually better than actually a lot of the officer work. I'm like, dang, for real? I'm like, he said the information you getting is like, got everybody eyes like, I'm like, for real? Like, I wouldn't think that somebody like me just off the corner somewhere putting up notes and writing stuff down would be as good as their work. You know what I'm saying? He's like, a lot of your stuff is like factual. And I'm like, whoa. So it make a lot of sense. I was seeing in the comments, people were saying the same thing. It's like, bro, what did you, like, bro, if they doing that, bro, that must be a lot of truth behind a lot of what you saying. And I'm like, to myself, I'm like, I just do the research. I don't really know these people or not. But I guess that's what the people that's got the badges do. They just do the research. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what they do too. You know what I'm saying? But the dude was like, man, your stuff is like crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I didn't know the power that was going to have behind it. You feel what I'm saying? So when I did that, I started to see the weird stuff. That's when I started not really cowboy. Cause I had been did the cowboy video. I ain't seen nobody pop out. When I did that video, and that one didn't even do that many numbers though. See, that was like 25,000. I ain't even do that many numbers on that one. But as soon as I released that one, I think I did 2 videos about it. 2 videos about it. And when I released them, weird stuff started popping out. Weird stuff started happening. You know, it was that video. It wasn't no Carrie Latham, none of the other videos. It was that one, dog. Like when I did that video, I started to see people pop out. I don't know if it was the boyfriend or her, or maybe this was coincidental. But when I released that video, it got people just walking around, and I'm like, oh snap. And like I told you, I'm a person that observe the room, observe everything that's going around. So when I see it, I'm gonna tell you that I seen it. It wasn't no faking the phones or none of that type of stuff, bro. It was all factual. This was real stuff. Like I really seen people, you know what I'm saying, come to the job. And you know I'm gonna know because I be at the job. So it's like, bro, I know when I see them type of people instantly. You know what I'm saying? Factual. I'm gonna know off top, bro. Cause I know my regular people, and I know when I see a strange person that's doing, you know what I'm saying, coming up with all this other stuff, I'm gonna know off top, bro. Like that's what I do. I observe and I understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? I do this for a living. Like I do this. It's like I'm gonna know off top who following me, who around, because I'm so observant. That way everybody know that about me, man. I can tell you who coming up the stairs without even seeing them in my house. I know their footsteps, everything. That's how observant of a person I am. I'm weird like that. So it's like when that happened, I picked up on that instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like instantly, bro. When I seen the dude, you know what I'm saying, and the other dude that came, you know what I'm saying? Like all the people that I seen, man, I'm walking with my kids, and then I seen this guy, like bro, I knew for sure what it was, bro. And people ask me, was it, you think it was a gang or was it the boys or I don't know. Only thing I can say this, man. If it probably was like bro was telling me when we were doing the interview, when we were talking or whatever, it could be a mixture of both. You know what I'm saying? It could, because I'm getting too close to the real story. It's like when I'm putting stories out, you'll see something connect. Like when I do the articles and I do the stories, something's connecting to make them jump out. I don't know what a part about that connected, or was it just a violation? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like I said, it was strange to me because of the finding and the placement. You know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of weird to me. That's what made me think it was more boys involved in anything, because it had to be like, because it's certain things that regular people can find, but like that, especially how my situation worked with like here, there, is weird, bro. Because you wouldn't even would have been able to get that. That's why I say it had to be more boys involved in anything. Like I said, I don't know, man. But did I experience that? Yes, bro. Like 100%. A lot of people say maybe it been the boys or something like that putting on this image. I think a lot of times it be mixture, bro. You know what I'm saying? It might be mixture or something. You know what I'm saying? But I know it have to be because the information and the whereabouts, and I'm like, how the heck can somebody find out this type of stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, that's when I seen the weirdness, y'all. Now I told y'all about the other situation. Y'all know about that, but this when it all started and what made it start. And like I told you, I had been put out the cowboy story that I did, or the investigation on that one, and did all the paperwork for y'all. I've been did that one. It was when I did that baby mama joint. That when I did that, bro. When I started to say people, when people started to pop out, boom, boom, pop out, boom, 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 boom. You're like what the heck is going on? People start popping out, like for real, like strange dudes just walking around. You know what I'm saying? Cars I ain't never seen coming around, and I'm like, bro, I'm looking around. So you know, like I said, I observe everything. I never ever see that car ever again, bro, ever again, bro. You know what I'm saying? That same dude. Never seen him again, bro. I'm telling you, like I said, that's when it started happening, man. When I released that article, that story, and got all the videos and stuff like that, everything that I picked up and put out, that's when I started to see the weirdness. When I did that story about the baby mother, that's when I started to see like stuff start popping out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the connection. I don't know what it was about or what it was. But that either rubbed somebody the wrong kind of way, or I don't know what it was. Let me put it like that. But like I say, once I released that article about that, and I did my research on that back in the days and stuff like that, that's when I seen it. And as we know, Nip's sister and them trying to get the kid permanently from her because they don't feel like her home is a regular like a place for her to be for keeps. And another thing I want y'all to look at though, Jay-Z and them, right? They all put it in the kid's trust fund. They didn't give it to the actual parent. Why is that? We got to ask ourselves those questions of why is it that they didn't put money in the actual parent hand, they put it in the trust fund so they turn like 21 or something like that. Why they do that? I don't know. But like I say, man, that's when I seen the pop outs, is when I did that video. If y'all want to know the really real, that's when I really experienced the pop outs. When people just start coming around and it started to get spooky. That's when. I told y'all know now. You ain't gotta keep asking me the question. When did it experience? When did it happen? Do you think it's the boy? I don't know if it's the boys in that. I don't know. I don't know who the heck that is, like that was doing all that, or who they working with. I have no idea. But did they pop out? Yes, they did. And like I said, I could smell a pig work in the far away. You know what I mean? If you dig what I'm saying, I could see it a mile away. It's like in Paid in Full when the dude walked up to the window trying to bat some stuff. I can spot them a mile away, bro. A mile away, I can spot them. Any real dude that come from the street like me, that been in that lifestyle, can spot them a while away. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say I don't know if it's a mixture or what it is, but I can spot it 1,000 miles away. But that's all I gotta say, man. I am Billionaire Charlie. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me, man, and donate to the cash tag Billionaire Charlie, which also is in the link. I love y'all. Peace to the gods. Peace to everybody out there.